My name is Fiona Owens. Because I love kids, I hid my true identity and became a teacher at the kindergarten my dad invested in. On my first day at work, I got scolded by Liam's mom, Rylee Fuller. She said, "Why are you letting the little girls in class wear skirts? Are you trying to make them seduce my son? Why isn't there sea cucumber on today's menu? My son is malnourished. Can you take responsibility for that? Also, my son is a genius. He must be the class monitor. All the kids have to listen to him." I've met all kinds of weirdos, but it's my first time seeing someone as crazy as her. I rolled my eyes in anger and was about to argue back when a colleague pulled me aside. She said, "Ms. Owens, don't act impulsively. Her husband is the richest man in Los Angeles. This kindergarten is funded by their family, we can't afford to offend them." I almost burst out laughing. I thought, her husband is the richest man in Los Angeles? Then who is my husband? I adjusted my breathing and calmly communicated with her, Ms. Fuller, the girls are wearing the kindergarten uniforms, and besides, such young children wouldn't have the kind of improper thoughts you're suggesting. She sneered, turned her head to size me up, and snorted coldly, "I'm a parent. What kind of attitude is this? Someone like you deserves to be a teacher? Get your principal out here. And also, your kindergarten uniforms are not allowed to have skirts. Change them for me by tomorrow. Today is the school sports day, and the event is about to start." But she blocked the door, leaving many children stuck inside. Beside her, Liam was making faces at us, looking smug. My colleague Maria Reed noticed my expression and quickly grabbed my hand, whispering, "Ms. Owens, don't act impulsively. She's the wife of Nolan Garrett, the richest man in Los Angeles. We can't afford to offend her." Her husband is Nolan? Then who is my husband? I quickly pulled up the class records, and her spouse's column was indeed marked confidential. Then how did this person get in? Since she can be so arrogant, she must have someone backing her up. I suddenly got curious and wanted to know who's backing her up. Seeing I didn't respond, she snorted coldly with her nose up, "That's more like it. Let me tell you, I'm very dissatisfied with you. When I get back, I'll tell my husband to fire you." I didn't respond, just smiled faintly. The surrounding parents were full of resentment toward her, but out of courtesy, they just shot her a cold glance. The school sports day began in a hurry. After Principal Iris Elliott finished the opening speech, it was the student representative's turn to speak. The student had just started to introduce themselves when Rylee suddenly slammed the table, stood up, and angrily pointed at the stage, shouting, "Why isn't my son the student representative? Who did you choose? Believe it or not, I can get all of you fired with one call." In an instant, all the parents turned to look at her, frowning in unison. I was closest to her and lowered my voice, trying to maintain order. "Ms. Fuller, Liam is a freshman. The student representative has always been chosen from the graduating class. He can have a chance to speak when he's older." She got furious. "What do you mean freshmen can't go up? This is discrimination. What's wrong with you as a teacher? Do you even know how to teach? If not, get out right now." Her flailing and aggressive demeanor left me momentarily stunned. The children were waiting for the school sports day to begin, and the parents were all watching me. I tried to keep a smile. "Ms. Fuller, that's a bit too much. The school sports day is about to start." She suddenly stood up and shoved Liam in front of me. "Today, my son must go on stage to give a speech. Otherwise, you'll face the consequences." Liam immediately mimicked her, hands on his hips, chest out, and shouted at me with his head held high, "I want to go on stage. My mom said I'm the best. I want to speak too." I finally lost my patience and stopped him with my hand. "No. These are the rules." But I never expected Rylee to suddenly raise her hand and slap me hard. She said, "You're just a teacher, what gives you the right to tell me no? Rules? Let me tell you, my words are the rules." I was stunned by the slap, my face burning with pain. Rylee glared at me fiercely. "You're just a teacher hired by our family. You should feel lucky to even talk to me. Ms. Elliot, where are you? Come out. How could you let someone like this into the kindergarten? Anger surged in my heart, and I couldn't take it anymore. I was just about to start yelling when Iris pulled me behind her. She said, Fiona, the parents at our kindergarten are all wealthy and influential. We can't afford to offend them. I know you've been wronged, but her husband is the richest man in Los Angeles. With just one word, he could destroy our future. You better endure it. Seeing Iris's submissive attitude, Rylee became extremely smug. She sneered, Ms. Elliot, at least you know your place. My son doesn't have to give a speech today. She gave me a sarcastic glance and continued, but you better discipline these teachers properly, so they don't offend big shots. Like us. My face turned bright red, and my fists clenched tightly with a cracking sound. The teachers around me quickly grabbed my arm. Ms. Owens, don't act impulsively. I just secretly glanced at her phone. Wallpaper, it really is a photo of her and Nolan. She truly is his wife. I trembled all over. So she really is Nolan's lover. Iris humbled herself and said a few more words, finally smoothing things over. I stepped aside to call Nolan, but no one answered for a long time. My palms were sweaty, and I couldn't stop trembling. Just then, Rylee's scolding voice came from the playground again. She shouted, Why should my son run the last leg? He must run the first. Iris wiped her sweat and tried to explain, but she wouldn't listen to anything. She said, My son must be first in everything. Making him run last, are you trying to ruin him? Iris explained, Miss Fuller, that's not the case. The last leg is also very important. This is just a friendly match, winning or losing isn't that important. Winning or losing isn't important? Rylee glared fiercely at the parents present. Who said winning or losing isn't important? Do you know my son's status? The parents frowned, starting to complain unhappily. Ma'am, what exactly are you trying to do? Can you not waste our time? Rylee's face darkened. Do you people still want to survive in Los Angeles? Do you know the consequences of offending me? Iris's face turned pale, and she hurriedly stepped in to mediate. The other teachers also rushed over to apologize. Rylee still wore a dark expression. If my son can't run the first leg today, your kindergarten might as well shut down. Hearing her words, everyone started speculating about her identity. I couldn't take it anymore and stepped forward to confront her. Ms. Fuller, have you caused enough trouble? Who do you think you are? She stared at me intensely, as if hearing the biggest joke. Who am I? With just one word, I can decide your fate. Do you believe I can make one call and have you kicked out of this kindergarten immediately? Her words instantly froze the atmosphere. Iris panicked and quickly pulled me. Fiona, stop it. Or even I won't be able to protect you. The surrounding teachers turned pale, their eyes filled with worry. Rylee sneered, You're determined to resist, aren't you? Unless you bow and apologize to me now, you and all the teachers in this kindergarten will be fired. Our kindergarten offers the best benefits in the country. Facing unemployment, the surrounding teachers were on the verge of tears. I crossed my arms and snorted coldly, I'd like to see who you really are. Didn't you say you could kick me out? Fine, prove it to me now. Her eyes turned cold as she sneered, overestimating yourself. With that, she pulled out her phone and dialed without hesitation. Please, Fiona. Don't drag everyone down. Apologize now, someone pleaded shakily. I stared intently at Rylee. The call connected, and she spoke pitifully, I was bullied. Do something about it. Nolan's cold voice came through the phone. Who dares? As soon as he spoke, the parents were instantly in an uproar. It's really Nolan. We're doomed. Messing with Mrs. Garrett, Ms. Owens is doomed. No wonder she's so arrogant, turns out she's Nolan's wife. Rylee glanced at everyone smugly, but her voice was soft. It's a teacher from Morning Star Kindergarten, and she actually defied me.